Hey everybody, how's it going? It's me, Crazy Cube Dude here, and we are back actually to continue Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Last time we actually finished the hero story as Team Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails. We followed Team Dark and Team Eggman, following them to the Space Colony arc, where we managed to shut down the Eclipse Cannon with a fake emerald that Tails produced that was creating a feedback loop or something. I don't know, he explained it better than I can. He does have a much higher IQ than me. But this time, I feel like being evil. We need to see the other side of the story for once in a Sonic game. So, here we go. Who do we start out as?
Security breach at Gate 3. Intruder has been located in the north quadrant and is moving in the direction of the underground base. All units prepare to engage. Emergency battle formations. Standard battle procedures initiated. Locate and stop the
Of course, it's the doctor breaking into a government facility.
This is not a drill.
With a very awesome theme, I might add.
That was all. Let's take a look at what my grandfather was working on. A top secret military weapon. The military shut down the research because they feared it.
Yep, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. At the beginning of the Dark story, when you are playing as the villains, they give you the very character you would first want to play as in a Sonic game if you're playing as the villains. The good old Dr. Eggman, Dr. Robotnik, whatever you want to call him. Either one is correct. But we are here, and we're actually on Prison Island. We're breaking into the government facility, as the cutscene said. And yes, this is Eggman's version of Prison Lane that Tails had. It's almost identical, but the Dark story, I believe, is meant to be just a smidge tougher, further hinting that they wanted you to do this story after the hero story. But if you were paying attention on the title screen there, you would have noticed that I did not have an emblem completion for the hero story, and the reason why is because I actually want to show off the cutscene trailer thingy that you'll get for the hero story if you complete the Dark story first. So that would be the reason why. I had to make a new save file for it. Oh no, what a hassle. Actually, no, it was like literally 2 clicks of a button. Actually, if you do have, I did say this in the hero story, but Eggman will be getting a hover ability, and if you have that ability, and once you have the ability to break iron containers, you can come in here and you can see it upgrade in there, but I won't be getting it until bonus content at the end of the Dark story. But that's all well and good. I love when you shoot this thing right here. Oh, come on, you had to interrupt me. I love that so much. The voiceover when you break through the doors and she just says, level 3 security door breach. The intruder has gotten into the base. Get him. Just some small details just add so much, and it's the weirdest thing. Some weird things that some people connect to. Seriously, like, I don't, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, I haven't seen much of a difference in security. Like, there's no laser grids or anything like that. Even the Ghostbusters had a laser grid. But yeah, so going through this stage initially, it's a little bit slow because you can't exactly cheese it with the hovering on the way down, but again, maybe I'll show off some speedrunning tricks and whatnot in a speedrunning playthrough, bonus playthrough. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I believe we are at the end of the stage here. Indeed. As I said in the hero story, the goal of every mech stage, blow stuff up. And here, no matter what you do, destroy the robots, of course, but no matter what you do, even if you know what you're supposed to be doing, this will not activate. You cannot destroy this until you try and go through and you activate all the blast doors. And now, the rocket will activate, and you can destroy the console. And that's the end of the level.
Yush.
First level of the Dark Story complete, and it was Dr. Eggman. Now, in the hero story, we had a level and then a boss. Will we be repeating the same formula? No, B rank. Like I said, I'm not going for scores really in the mech levels. I never go for scores in the mech levels. That's why they're some of the hardest for me to A rank in the entire game, actually. Level 7 security. I've actually never noticed that before. I will say, when Sonic X, I love, when Sonic X actually covered this story in Season 2, they gave it a little bit more background and information of how Eggman discovered all this, and the password and whatnot, so I give it credit for that.
Password is Maria. Now all I have to do is to place the Chaos Emerald into this console.
It's funny, in the hero story, I did mention that we do get a story reason for why Tails has an emerald, but only in the dark story, oddly enough. They never tell you why in the hero story, and we have no idea why Eggman has this emerald here. We'll just say a genie gave it to him. So you jumped all the way down there, and the thing rose up to me at your level. Okay, I can somewhat forgive Eggman for making that mistake because Sonic is the only 3'3" anthropomorphic hedgehog he's ever seen, and he does correct himself almost immediately.
My master, I will grant you one wish.
Speaking of a genie, he's granting wishes over here.
Behold the true power I possess.
You cannot do this in-game. Cutscenes have been showing off things that characters cannot do in-game ever since, well, here. Probably even before. But yes, we have a boss fight, and not with Eggman actually, but with Shadow here. And I'm grabbing a ring immediately. And unlike in the hero fight, you can use all these boxes to your advantage if, well, you don't let that happen. He is a little bit more formidable in this fight than he was before because, oh well, A, it's a different guy, and B, in the Dark Story, like I said, I believe it's supposed to be a smidge harder. He does like, right here. I don't, unless I'm wrong, that is not something that Bigfoot can do in Sonic's fight. Okay. Collision, what are you? Okay, jump up here, and let's see if I can get him. There we go. The enemy is stronger than expected. You kept this guy hidden because you were afraid of it, and then you say he's stronger than expected. You guys are geniuses. Exactly, pathetic humans. These guys are idiots.
Destroying that guard robot was spectacular.
Like you couldn't have done it.
So, Shadow, you are the military's top
You can blow
secret
stuff up
weapon.
better than that robot
What
could.
did you mean when you said you will grant?
You even have a laser cannon. Oh, whatever.
Bring more Chaos Emeralds.
Shadow, wait!
You have no idea what his wish is. How do you know he needs Chaos
In
Emeralds?
the central control room on the Space Colony Ark.
I know I said I wouldn't mention much of the lip syncing, but that is one of my favorite moments of the bad lip syncing in this game. Because every time I've seen that, even 10 years ago, I always thought he said "Ark."
Just let it go.
And now we get this same cutscene, but with Rouge music this time. Literally the exact same cutscene.
Talking about that emerald's mine.
Since it is the same cutscene, I can talk over this. If I were playing this off of the file that I did for the hero story, we would see the upgrades that we get as Knuckles on his character model right now, and vice versa for Dark to Hero story.
I came here
Is it possible that we actually get different camera angles in this one? Because I swear we didn't see those camera angles in the hero story. I don't know. Maybe I'm imagining things, but yeah, certain things like this. This particular clip is the same, but I swear we got slightly different shots for certain parts. I'm not sure, but now we have treasure hunting as the dark story. What's actually funny in the dark story is that Rouge meets up with Eggman later, and Eggman doesn't recognize her at all. So strange.
Yeah, we'll see about that, fat girl.
I will not comment on Rouge's character model. Enough jokes have been made. But now we are in Rouge's version of the canyon, Wild Canyon. I couldn't remember the name of it in the hero story. First thing you want to do, kill these robots. You cannot get access to the second half of this level without killing these robots first, and I don't even have a blip over here, so to the second half of the level it is. Okay. Making up for certain emeralds being right in front of my face in the hero story and me not seeing them. If I didn't see that there, I think I would just have to give up my gaming license. You know, one thing I did not do, set a timer. I knew I would forget something. I always forget something. Nope, so I don't, just like in the Knuckles level, if you don't see any blips, head to the other part of the stage. I guarantee you we'll find something here. If we fly around for a bit. Sometimes it's picky. There is an upgrade for Rouge we can get. I believe it's her Mystic Melody in this level, but I think we need her Nail Dig Claws, whatever it's called for Rouge. Ah, here we go. Okay, let's see how it wants to be mean to me today. Is it just in this guy? Yes, it was. Or it's over here. Works for me. Alright. Is it gonna give me like a really easy time in... Wow, it's gonna give me a really easy time. It didn't even make me go underwater for the most part in the other half. Usually it does. It's gotta be close. Is it? Huh? Okay, here we go. Yep, it's right in front of my face. That was a cat, if you heard that. Am I glitched? Question mark? Under the... Oh, for Cleveland's sake. Really?
I got it.
I didn't think they could put an emerald that far in the water. All right, well, whatever. I won't complain. I had a pretty easy time here. A rank even.
Perfect, like me.
Well, at least we get to hear multiple voice clips for the different characters. So that was the Rouge stage, and what's next? Okay. I don't think I've done enough to consider calling a part here, but after this level, it will definitely be a part. This is... I'm going to call it here. This is my least favorite Eggman level, possibly my least favorite mech level, period, in the entire game. Especially without the hover. Oh, thankfully, we get the hover in this stage, as it is Knuckles, as it is Eggman's second level. But not having the hover here makes it so slow. One thing I forgot to mention about the hover, I did say that all you have to do is hold jump to do it again, but I didn't exactly specify. You can control it I believe it will work if you just jump and hold it, but you can control it by pressing and releasing X or jump at your leisure. It's not a one and done, if you let go you can't hover again sort of situation, as you saw me do plenty of times in free fall segments and whatnot. But here, obviously we don't have a hover, so we can't get over there. So what do? We blow up pillars and make them break physics and fall down towards us, because that's how things work. No idea what hit me. I'm going to assume it was him. Oh. The weird thing is I really don't have much to say about this level. It's a lot of waiting, and do not try and jump to that platform. Trust me. I've tried. Don't try it without the hover. It will not work. You think you might just be able to make it, but the jump in the meching is, you have to really get used to it, and just when you think you might know it enough to be able to I jumped. I knew I should have waited. Do not get hasty in this level. Do not. There was so much waiting. I don't know. It might just be me, but or it might be just placebo making me think so. But Eggman's Mech might. I don't think they would program it nearly this. They would think about programming it nearly this in depth. But it might just feel like Eggman's Mech is slightly stiffer than Tails. I don't know. That could just be me. The stiffer, heavier, something. It's hard to describe. But here we have the golden enemy. Thank you. Not that I really need it. I died and not gonna get the A rank anyway. I still don't believe I've A ranked this stage to this day. I just don't care to play it so much. I actually kind of like Eggman's next level. That actually no, we don't get the hover in this stage. Do we get the ability to break iron containers? No, actually, we get the ancient light. We get some upgrade for him in this stage. I don't even remember what it is. Or not ancient light, mystic melody is what I meant to say. But I wonder how many comments are already on the video telling me, you don't get the hover here, idiot. That just goes to show how often I don't play this stage, especially first time through getting the upgrades. The dark story definitely takes longer than the hero story. I can vouch for that. No matter how good you are at it, I feel like the levels are just longer. Just period. That could actually be because there's actually only 4 speed stages in the entire game, or in 4 speed stages in the entire dark story, and Sonic got like 6, I think. Let's see, there was the City Escape, Metal Harbor, Green Forest, Pyramid Cave, Crazy Gadget, Final Rush. That's 6. Yeah, that's 6. Yeah, and Shadow only has 4. Radical Highway, White Jungle. I can't even remember what the other 2 are. He has a Final Rush or Final Chase. Sorry, that's what it's called. And he has a canyon level himself. He gets a canyon level. It's called Rail Canyon. Or no, that's Sonic Heroes. Names of stages. As soon as I hit the record button, I swear half of my memory just leaves me. And now we hop on the suitcase. Are we almost done, or is this the checkpoint? Hey, that didn't take as long as it felt. Just run, just go. As I said, you don't even if you have 0 rings as a mech character, you have a life bar. But I did not mention that it actually fills up as you grab rings, and you can, heal yourself back up. But if there's not a cutscene here, oh wait, there is actually. After this cutscene, I'll call it apart, guys. We haven't even touched the beginning of the hero story yet.
In the Space Colony Ark.
That tells you how much further, how much like before in the timeline the dark story actually begins. I want to know what pyramid is this sophisticated.
For an important news flash. There has been a break-in at the
Like,
Federal
why does
Reserve
Eggman
Bank
scratch
today.
himself there? That is a very funny animation, but we don't know why.
Was the Chaos Emerald. According to eyewitnesses at the scene, the suspect was identified as the world-renowned hero Sonic the Hedgehog. The suspect was
Again,
fleeing the
the
scene,
humans are
destroying the
idiots,
reserve's
and
guardrail
I
with
understand
his
why
arms.
they would think the only 3'3" hedgehog they can see is Sonic,
Shadow.
but even Eggman used his eyes for 2 seconds, and there is live footage of him. You can see him. That's the last time I'm going to mention it. Oh, we have some mystery flashbacks here from our mystery black hedgehog.
Shadow, I beg of you, please do it for me. For all the people on that planet. Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
I still remember what I promised you. For the people of this planet.
And if the
Revenge.
if you notice this in the hero story and now the music mixing compared to the voice mixing is not the greatest in this game. I've tried the best I could to balance it myself. But with that being said, I think it's a great time to call it a part, and we'll start the next part with our very first Shadow Speed level. One of my favorites, actually. Thank you all for watching. This has been Crazy Cube Dude with the continuation of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and we have started the Dark Story. See you for the next part where we continue as such. See you guys then. Peace out, everybody.